Today we are checking out the latest and greatest announcement for the Bendy series. Without further ado, let's watch the trailer.
We all know how it ended. How Audrey stood against the Ink Demon. How we all came to her rescue in the nick of time. But how did we escape the pit? How did we get away? Now there's a story.
Oh my god. I am so freaking excited. Like, are you kidding me? We get freaking Henry back in the game? And then they call it the cage? Like, I have so many just ideas of what's gonna happen and what's it gonna be about, and I don't know. It's exciting that Henry's gonna be back in this story because we had Aubrey's story and now Henry's gonna come back. And I don't the cage, that leaves a lot of questions. And we did, I mean, I guess, spoiler warning if you didn't play through the second game, by the way, um we did find Henry, and we saw him. I feel like that's Henry.
What's yours?
Honestly, I've almost forgotten.
Is he Ink now?
My name is Henry.
I knew it. But we never really got a complete full story about, all we know is that he got trapped into just this cycle of repeating through the studio over and over and over and over again. So I don't know, is the cage him going back into the studio and uncovering more shit? Is Aubrey gonna be in this one at all? Or is this before we saw him or after we saw him? Or I wonder where it is in terms of the timeline. And I don't know. I have a lot of questions, but I'm very, very excited. We don't have a release date on this yet, so we have no idea other than the fact that the dev is working on this. And I do feel like he has been working on it for a bit, because I feel like before he just wasn't saying what the game was, but that he was working on something. So now we know what he's working on. We know that this is going to be another game in the Bendy series. It's going to focus on Henry again. And actually pulling up a tweet. Let me just read this tweet that he said. To be clear, Bendy the Cage is not Bendy 3, but it is definitely not a small spin-off either. It is a full Bendy first-person horror game with new and different mechanics and exciting features. Oh, and some very disturbing content. Winky face. So I don't know. So it's obviously it's gonna be, it's not okay, so it's not Bendy 3, so I don't think it's gonna be, that could mean it's not particularly necessarily following the timeline of exactly after the events of the second game. It could be somewhere in the middle, or it could be before, it could be a prequel to the third game. But some disturbing content makes me think maybe it's also we go further into Henry's own personal hell, and he finds some really fucked up shit and stuff gets, maybe it's really, really scary. Maybe. I'm hoping so. So I don't know. I'm excited. You guys know how much I love the Bendy games, so I'm very, very excited to see where this one goes. And I guess we'll just have to wait and find out and see what happens. Again, no idea when this is gonna be coming out. I don't even think there's a Steam page yet. So for right now, we are just waiting, but I wanted to share this. I wanted to make a little video showing the trailer and just sharing my thoughts because I'm very curious to see. It's been a while since I played the first game. Like, I'm trying to think of how the first game was compared to the second one. But like Henry didn't have like the powers and stuff, so I feel like it's gonna be more of a, I think it's gonna be more scary for sure, just from what the dev tweeted, and maybe we get maybe we get some more close up action with Bendy, maybe. And I think maybe we also get some more insight into Henry's story. Like, we always knew that Henry's story was never completely done. So there's a lot. Like, this whole, just like the way this all is, like, it's definitely giving off like darker vibes. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a really spooky one, and I'm very excited. I'm eager to find out more, and I'm just loving every minute of it because I had so much fun with the Bendy games, and I can't wait to get another one. So we'll definitely have to wait and see, but you can believe that when this game comes out, we will be checking it out on the channel, and we're gonna dive further in. I think there's gonna be a lot more. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more lore for us to uncover as well. So yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys think. If you have any like ideas of what you think the game's gonna be about or what we can expect, and if you're excited about it. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this one was kind of a short one because this was just, trailer. Lately, I've been kind of doing that with the games I'm really excited about. And I will see you in the next video when we return back to our normal programming. Thanks for watching. Bye.